The Pharaoh. He's back.
The kingdom has forgotten its oath. You feared judgment when you abandoned the old way.
What does he want? What does he want from us?
Truth. Some rulers are remembered. Some become legends. And some return.
El diablo lloraba desconsolado en el altar. Me acerqué para exorcizarlo, pero me entregó su tridente.
There is nothing you have to do. There is a lot you will do. The super being does not want anything, does not need anything, does not require anything, does not want anything. The Supreme Being speaks to everyone at all times. The question is not who is the Supreme Being talking to. The question is who is listening.
There is no such thing as
may challenge everything you've been told, but your spirit already knows it's true. If you've found yourself watching this, it's not by chance. God has led you here because something extraordinary is happening in your life. You are no longer who you once were. You're not just changing, you're emerging into God. The divine spark within you is awakening, rising, expanding. What looked like rejection was really redirection. What felt like isolation was divine separation. People turned on you. They counted you out. They couldn't understand you because they weren't meant to witness your rise until now. But now they're beginning to see it. The light, the power, the truth. You are becoming a vessel of divine power, not someday, but now. You're shifting from wanting to having, from hoping to becoming. And this isn't just about mindset. This is about spiritual reality. Heaven has announced your awakening, and nothing can stop what God is doing through you.
Collective, you win. You win. You win. Somebody wants out. What I was getting was a psychological maze that someone feels trapped in because of you. Someone is willing to admit, I'm willing to surrender. Listen, you are a psychological warfare master. And whatever just transpired, whatever took place, even if it took place weeks or months or maybe even years ago, something has finally caught up and it has taken hold of somebody's mind. Okay. Now this is, dangerous because you need your mind to make good decisions. I'm again seeing like this maze. And every time they think they're getting out, boom, they run into another dead end, okay?
The chosen one is the master of psychological warfare. I get it now. Please let me out.
Now, the crazy part about it is they created their own maze. You ain't even playing. You just going on about your normal days and activities. But there's something going on in the mind of someone that makes them feel like they're trapped. You know how they say you got condos in somebody's head? Well, this feels like you have a community in somebody's head, a whole suburban subdivision. And it's like the back rooms. And it's like every time you think you made it out, it's just another neighborhood. It's just another community that looks exactly like the other one. And there is no escape. Now, again, I have to tell you, you didn't necessarily create this as much so as they created the circumstances to lock themselves in their own mental prison. Okay. But they think it's in your world. They think you did this. Okay. Let's jump more into it to see what it's talking about. Okay. Very first card. What do we have? Starting with an oracle card. Ooh, believe and succeed. Now, y'all know we had this a few readings ago. And what I was getting then and what I'm getting now is this all has to do with how you're moving forward. How are you progressing? I try to create circumstances to put you in a psychological war. But not only have you won the war, you escaped whatever mazes you were trapped in, but now you're thriving because of it. Now, another word that stands out is that believe. It's something about your belief system that just catapulted you into a whole nother category, right? Your belief system, the mechanics of your mind, how you think, how you do things, right? These are patterns that a lot of people have never known before. A lot of us, especially chosen ones, right? You part of the collective body, you're getting new ways of thinking that a lot of people never had before, which is making you a psychological warfare master because you're exhibiting tactics and behaviors that these people have never studied before. I always tell people, you can only trick people at your IQ level. So if you're a master liar and a manipulator, but you run into someone who's highly intelligent, you're not going to be able to pull those same schemes and scams. Well, somebody thought they was going to be able to pull them schemes and scams with you. And it's like you made somebody a believer. Some type of way you made somebody believe, wait a minute, there's something higher than me. Especially because you ain't lie, manipulate, or deceive to get this outcome. Again, for some of y'all, you're not even trying to have someone in a backrooms community that they can't escape from. You're just moving forward with how the psychology of your mind works. Okay. Do you get what I'm saying? It's kind of like if I'm a master manipulator, if I'm a player, and I go around and I get people trapped in their mind and now they chasing me and now they won't stop calling. I got them tripping over their feet, right? All mind games, not because I'm a great person, all mind games. Then I run into you. And not only do you dismantle all of my mind games, you put me right back in my own psychological prison. And then without mind games, you still succeed authentically. That's wild to somebody. Okay, they're still trying to wrap their mind around that. So let's go ahead and let's jump into these vibes. We're going to get to the current vibe and energy as it surrounds this. Somebody is willing to admit, listen, you the master. You the master. Please let me out of this prison. All right. Ooh. Yeah. Please let me out of this prison. And why is that person in handcuffs on their way? So anyway, this is what it feels like. Somebody, and even like when I was saying like surrender, like this is Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is all about stick a fork in it. It's done. You ended somebody's whole, whatever it was they used to do, they scared to do it now. You interrupted their scheduled program. Okay, it says backstabbed, defeated, crisis. It's like I'm seeing somebody like it's all coming out. The person is admitting, like, let's say, for example, you committed a crime and that guilt is just eating and eating and eating. And finally, you just like, forget it. I'll tell on myself. I don't care what I got to do to come up out of this psychological prison or I'm spiritually arrested. I don't care what I got to do. I'll do it. Someone isn't willing to admit all faults just because they want their mind. They want a peace of mind. Ain't that crazy how the mind work? If the mind can't handle it, then nothing, the body won't follow, the good decisions won't follow, them being able to operate normally, it don't follow. It's a breakdown. I'm saying like a breakdown. Everything just started breaking down and it all started in their mind. And everything else began to break down. And of course, if you can't physically do stuff like go to work or again, make good decisions, then your reality, people starting to see that stuff falling apart. Okay. And it's all because they're losing their mind.